Hey, coaches, got a quick video tonight on our one of my favorite RPOs. But first, let me encourage you to check out the Air Raid Academy subscription on CoachTube. There's 4 weeks of content in there. There's 2 full courses, the bundle, which is a $75 course, the choice route course, which is a $50 course, and then 4 weeks of content. Every Sunday's Q&A, Monday is cut ups, Tuesday is culture talk, Wednesday is a full offensive game where you can see from first play to last. So check it out. It's $23 a month, and I think it'll help you win. Let's get to this RPO. This is our Tom and Jerry RPO, which is a bubble screen RPO. We've got bubble screen on one side, we've got a swing screen on the other side, and we got a QB counter run in the middle. Let me share this real quick. All right, so you're going to have to imagine with me on this first one. This is real simple. He's counting the bubble screen side. If it's 3-on-3, we're not going to throw it. If it's 2-on-3, we're going to throw the bubble, and you'll see example of that in a second. Once he says no to this bubble screen side, so you can't see the corner up here, but they got 3 versus 3. This was a man team. So now he's reading the defensive end, the last man on the line of scrimmage, and he's reading for the swing. So if the defensive end chases the swing, he's going to put his foot in the ground and run counter himself. If the defensive end runs up the field towards him on a pass rush, he's going to dump the swing real quick. So let's see if he reads it right. He's already said no to the bubble, so now he's reading the swing side. I would have said that was a no. He counted that as a yes because the running back had him out leveraged. Now, unfortunately, I'm correct on this because he makes 1 yard. All right, but imagine with me if he would have counted that as no, the guy's chasing, then look at the counter right here. Counter's coming back towards us. If he put his foot in the ground and ran counter right here, he would have banged his head on the goalpost because we had a body on a body and there was a lot of green grass out there because they all chased the swing. So that's using your imagination. Now here's one where I hope, oh man, this is shortcut a little bit. Doggone it. All right, so this is shortcut a little bit, but you can see it's 3-on-2. All right, they got the walk player right here. They got a cornerback here. We're not counting this safety. The safety's over the top. We don't count him. So he's counted 2-on-3. So he's throwing the bubble side. So we get an easy block right here on the walk player. And we worked pretty hard on this coming out easy on this walk player, both of them. You see how they're both coming off the ball easy because, and here's a good coaching point, is because if you run up there fast, you're going to make contact with them pretty fast. And truth is, you're only going to get about a second to 2 seconds worth of block. So if you sprint up there and get into them, you're going to lose the block before the guy gets to you. So if you ease up to them, every second that it takes you to ease up on them is a second we're gaining on the run, and then you're going to get into them and get your 2 seconds. So let's see him. Let's see how he reads this one. And he did not run. He did not read that right. He should have cut inside that block right there. He ran outside of it. Still ends up getting good yardage here. It ends up being about a 14-yard gain with him reading the block wrong. So he should have cut off this guy's butt. He should have cut it up right here, but 14 yards, we're going to take that every time. You see the Z's doing a good job of just stalking his guy, finally gets into him, and little guy finishes the run pretty good. So 14-yard gain. Looks like that was a second down, 2nd and 10, 14 yards, pretty good play. And this is just an RPO that we haven't run enough. I only got 2 clips of it, but I really do like it. Now look on the backside. Again, this is shortcut, but this is the defensive end. So if they would have had 3-on-2, actually, when they got an extra walk player over here, we read the walk. So that was a no anyway. So if this walk player would have been on the other side, they would have put him over here. Now we got 3-on-3 over here. So now he would have been reading this defensive end. The defensive end is clearly rushing a passer. So he would have just dumped this swing right here, and we would have had a nice play back this way, minus this walk player. Obviously, if he was on the other side, that walk player wouldn't have been there. So we would have just read this defensive end. We would have had a block for the number one, and then we would have had space out here. He would have been leveraged, swing it to the running back, and we would have had a nice play right there. Let's see what it looks like on the counter itself. So uh counter didn't look bad. I don't know if it would have been as good a play as that one before because the center loses his block right there, but wouldn't have been a bad play if he would have just stuck his foot in the ground and run it either. So, three options: bubble screen, swing screen, or QB counter. And we call it Tom and Jerry. Tom to the left, Jerry to the right. Pretty good little RPO. Hope it helps you, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, coaches.